this indivisible whole, this indivisible vastness of being, the infinity of being. Is Godness. We are not individuations, aspects of God. We are not parts of God. We are each of us is a focal point, a localized point of perception for the indivisible whole. When we soften the boundary of perception, the boundary that is created by our definitions, definition of mind, definition of heart, even definition of body. When we soften that and meet reality without preconceived definitions, the infinity reveals itself. And in that infinity, there is no resistance to what is. It is unconditional, unconditioned, unconditioned by circumstance, unconditioned by history, unconditioned by biography. And it's unconditional. It neither rejects nor takes possession of, takes ownership of. That's the end of resistance to what is. The end of resistance to whatever appears in the field of that infinity, which is where it's always appearing anyway, but we think it's appearing in my mind and in my heart and in my body. But it's appearing in infinity. In order to know God, you must welcome everything. To welcome everything is to be, to know yourself, to meet everything as that infinity. I'm exchanging the word openness with infinity, because openness seems to have an opposite. You open, you close. What we're speaking about here is that which cannot open or close. Infinity is simply infinity. And yet, as individuations, we have the capacity to seemingly open or close to our experience. That's the function of the localization. So in order to know God, in order to know yourself as Godness, not as victim, not as controller, not as passive or dominant, not as the defender or attacker, To know yourself as God. Godness, goodness, not badness, not guiltness, not unworthiness. To know true nature in all circumstances, whatever shape or form your life, the snapshot of your life takes. Welcome everything. Welcoming everything isn't saying, bring on the pain, bring on the suffering, bring on the drama. It's not saying that. It's simply meeting what arises through through the individuated experience into the field of infinity. What arises in that, meeting it as that infinity, which is unconditionality, which is non-resistance. It's here because it's here. You're experiencing it because you're experiencing it. Something changes in that. That which is an enemy, that which is a torture, that which seems to be attacking you, whether it's a thought or an uncomfortable emotion or physical sensation, no longer does not remain as the enemy or the torturer. That's what coming home, everything wants to come home means. Every energy that appears wants to dissolve and die into the infinity of now. It yearns to dissolve into source, just as we do.
Open your heart until it is the size of the universe in which all things come and go. Open your mind beyond its perception, beliefs and ideas, until it is the size of the vast sky in which all things come and go. Give up, just for a while, your sense of security and your need for control. Open all the doors, fling open the windows, let the freshness of the breeze flow into your house and clear out all the darkness. Go beyond what mind says or doesn't say. There is a vastness within you. Know it, and everything changes.